Bears are found across the world, from North America to South America and Europe to Asia, and their diversity and range has led to an amazing variety of sizes, habits, and food preferences. There are 8 species of bear: the North American black bear, the Asiatic black bear, the brown bear, the giant panda, the polar bear, the sloth bear, the sun bear, and the spectacled bear. 345. Unfortunately, all of those linked are vulnerable according to the IUCN Red List of threatened species, mostly due to habitat loss and illegal hunting. Nevertheless, from the polar bear, the largest land predator on Earth, to the giant panda that spends hours nibbling on bamboo, the bears of the world have many fascinating traits. Learn more about the quirky side of these interesting animals. 1. Pandas have an extra bone just for eating. Pandas are known for their affinity for munching on bamboo. In order to get enough nutrition, pandas will spend upward of 12 hours a day feeding, eating as much as 20 to 40 pounds of plant material each day. In order to more easily feed on the stems and leaves, they have a special anatomical adaptation. Pandas have an elongated wrist bone on each front paw, with padding on the end. This functions a bit like a thumb, offering a greater ability to maneuver bamboo stalks. It is not a true thumb, and the panda can't use it to grasp things, but the adaptation provides more stability when feasting on bamboo. 2. Sloth bears use their lips like a vacuum. The sloth bear has specially developed lips just for its eating habits, and the feature is so prominent that it has earned the creature the alternative name of the labiated bear. In addition to eating fruits and flowers in its native India, the sloth bear loves to feast on ants and termites. It does so by using its long lower lip, which can be wrapped around the outer edge of its nose, creating a kind of suction hose out of the end of its snout. And because it lacks upper incisor teeth, it is able to easily suck up a meal of insects. 3. Brown bears are the most widespread, native to Europe, Asia, Africa, and North America. The brown bear once roamed around the globe. Its range has shrunk significantly in modern times, with the species becoming locally extinct in certain areas. Still, it remains the most widespread of all the bear species. Now, the brown bear can be found throughout Europe, Asia, and North America. The largest populations are in Russia, the United States, and Canada. 4. Grolar and Pisley bears are appearing as the global climate shifts. Brown bears and polar bears are wandering into each other's territory more often. The result is an increased occurrence of hybrid bears that are commonly called Grolar or Pisley bears. In 2006, a hunter killed what he thought was a polar bear but actually turned out to be a hybrid of a polar bear and a grizzly. This was the first confirmed instance of hybridization between the two species in the wild. Interestingly, these bears are fertile, meaning that polar bears and grizzly bears can affect the other species' gene pools. 5. Black bears are not always black. The bears in this photo are not brown bears, as you might have guessed at first glance. They are actually a cinnamon-colored black bear sow and her blonde cub. Though the species is called black bear, the animals within it come in a range of colors: black, brown, cinnamon, blonde, blue-gray, or even white. The variation in color has to do with the bear's environment. A lighter color is more common in black bears in the west of the United States, as the lighter shades help them blend in while in open meadows as well as reduce heat stress. Around half of the black bears there are shades of brown. 8. Meanwhile, in the Northeast, around 97% of black bears are black in color. 6. White bears have cultural significance. The most famous not black bears are part of the Kermode subspecies, found in British Columbia. 10 to 25% of creatures in this subspecies have an all-white or cream-colored coat, which is surprising considering they are technically black bears. Beyond its fascinating beauty, the white Kermode bear also carries cultural significance to the First Nations, earning it the nickname of Spirit Bear. One story told by the Kataso/Zyxis Nation tells of Raven, creator of all things, making the animal to remind him of snow and ice as the Ice Age reached its end. In another story, Raven makes an agreement with black bears that throughout time, some of their cubs would be white. 7. Panda babies are shockingly small. Panda cubs are famous for their cuteness, but there is something more special about them: they're shockingly small. Just 1/900th the size of their mothers, panda cubs are one of the smallest newborn mammals relative to the mother's size. 11. They weigh a mere 3.5 ounces at birth, which is equivalent to a stick of butter. At such a small size, panda cubs are pretty much defenseless. That's why panda moms are highly protective. 8. Polar bears are marine mammals. Polar bears are a special case among bear species because they depend on the ocean for food and a place to live. As a result, they are the only bear species to be considered a marine mammal. They even fall under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. To survive in their icy habitat, polar bears have a number of fine-tuned features. They have partially webbed forepaws that help them speed through the water at speeds reaching 6 miles per hour. Additionally, their layer of blubber and thick coat provide both buoyancy and protection from the cold water, and their nostrils close when underwater. 9. Only one bear species lives in the southern hemisphere. All of the world's bears live in the northern hemisphere, except one, the spectacled bear. This bear is found almost entirely in the Andes Mountains of South America, aptly giving it its other name of Andean bear. It ranges from western Venezuela down to western Bolivia, and sometimes into northwest Argentina. The spectacled bear has cream-colored markings around its eyes, often resembling the frames of glasses, though the markings may extend down to the bear's neck and chest. This species is not only the last remaining bear species in the southern hemisphere, but it is also the last remaining relative of short-faced bears. 110. Sun bears are, falsely, thought to have medicinal properties. The sun bear is the smallest of the bear species, with a unique marking on its chest that resembles the rising sun and gives the bear its memorable name. However, that is not why these bears are sought after. They are often hunted and killed for their paws, gallbladders, and bile products to be used in traditional Chinese medicine. What's more, sun bears are one of the species used in bear bile farms, a cruel practice in which bears are kept caged to extract bile for the medicinal trade. In each of these cases, there is no scientific evidence that these substances hold any medicinal value.